That Mustang colt was a pretty one, and the owner wanted training done. His buckskin coat, golden peanut butter, he'd rove Nevada with his mother. In the trailer there was quite a din, and it took some time to settle him. So they introduced their colt to me, this heller born, so wild and free. But he got out without a scratch. He didn't lead and was hard to catch. He liked and trusted me enough. From his eyes I knew he would be tough. So easy does it, day by day, and solid groundwork I did lay. Then came the day I did decide it was time for Bucky's first time ride. I went through all our well-learned steps, saddled, bridled, and ready, yet I thought a lunch would do him good by the looks of how that buckskin stood. So I sent him out along the rail to take the kink out of his tail. And as he trotted round and round, I believed my plan was truly sound. He did all that I asked of him, and to be sure, I asked again for all commands, and he complied. I decided Buck was okay to ride. I softly spoke as I climbed aboard and picked a spot to head him toward. I made it up and he stood quiet, and in one split second there came a riot. He bucked and fished and rolled his butt. I hung on, but I'll tell you what, his nose was blown back to his tail as we pitched toward that corral rail. I leaned way back and squeezed my knees to stay aboard and match his energies. I thought one way the fight to end was use the fence. It is your friend. But Bucky had another plan, live to be free and not with man. As he commenced my bones to jar, we crashed into those metal bars. I lost all track of space and time as Bucky on those bars did climb. On the first two he did horse ballet, then his hind legs just got in the way. But he was close to being free. He'd forgotten all about me, and never mind the reins and bit between the bars he tried to fit. Then front feet over the top rail, his back legs clamored as he tried to scale the arena bars just like a ladder. His bellers mixed with all the clatter. But in his face, quick as a cat, a ranch hand fanned his cowboy hat, and Bucky came down off that fence with all the bars left tweaked and bent. When Bucky came back on the ground, he shook his head and looked around. His golden coat was dripping wet, but his ears had lost their wicked set. I pressed my legs for him to walk, and this he did without a balk. And then we jogged, and then we loped. Next we turned, and then we woed. As he cooled, I talked to Bucky and told him we had both been lucky. I was glad he'd seen the light, though I respected well his urge to fight. For he was born so wild and free, to survive was bred instinctively. His Mustang blood was set for flight, for freedom fought with all his might. The folks he'd seen that rodeo were just amazed and asked to know what I did or a sly technique. I said, I'm no gun soul, there's no magic. It's really simple, plain to see. It came down to his trust in me. We might have had a heller start, but we wound up with each other's heart. From that first day, we rode as one. He learned so well, my job was done. I said goodbye and hugged his neck. He loaded up like what the heck. All grown up and on his way. As the trailer left, I heard him neigh. I guess I got dust in my eye, 'cause cowgirls hardly ever cry. Good on you, Bucky.